Hey everyone, Desiree here. So I'm going to do a little different video than what I normally do on my channel. This video is not going to be totally planner related, but it is going to share, I think, some good information if you're looking to kind of get yourself organized for spring. I know a lot of us are doing decluttering, organizing, cleaning, and all that stuff right now. So, I know, would it be better if I... So I am waiting in the car pickup for my son, and I had a little bit of time, and so I said, let me go ahead and film this video because I may not have any time later today. So what I'm going to talk about today is Poshmark. Now, you may have seen the video I did a while back where I talked about how Poshmark is a great place to look for planners, traveler's notebooks, planner supplies, that type of thing. Because a lot of people don't like shopping on eBay, and a lot of people don't like shopping in Facebook groups, or they're not on Facebook, so they don't have access to the Facebook groups when they're looking to buy, you know, secondhand planner stuff. Now, you may not know this, but I used to be a full-time reseller. I used to sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Craigslist, and there's one more that I can't think of. I've done thredUP, but there's another app. I think it was Let Go or something like that. But anyways, I used to be a full-time reseller, and that was how I paid my bills for like a good year. And this is before I went back to working corporate and before I had a 9-to-5. So I want to talk to you guys about tips for getting started selling on Poshmark, because when I posted that last video, I did have a few questions about selling on Poshmark, and people were asking, like, do I like it? How does it work? Did I make any money? That type of thing. Now, I'm going to leave a link down below in case you are interested in joining Poshmark if you're not on there already. But I do think it's a really good side hustle, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom or a working mom, because it's something you can totally do on the side and it doesn't interfere with anything else. Like, you can just work it, you know, to the degree that it works for you and your schedule and your lifestyle. But if you are interested in selling on Poshmark, here's 5 tips I have for you. Now, the first tip I have is to sell stuff you already own. Now, the biggest expense if you're trying to like be a reseller, especially if you're trying to do it full time, is getting products and items to sell. So what I did is I just went through my house and I cleared out a lot of stuff that I didn't want, and I sold it on Poshmark. I would say about 80% of the things I sold were clothes and shoes. Now, they have women, men's, and children's clothing categories that you can sell in, but the majority of the stuff was clothing and shoes that I sold. But now Poshmark allows you to sell beauty items. They allow you to sell accessories, that type of thing. I've even seen people sell makeup. I've seen people sell like hair stuff. So if you're not on the app already, go ahead and look around and see some of the different categories available to sell in, because you may find something that totally works for you. All right, my next tip is, I guess this kind of reiterates my first tip, which is to think of things other than clothing to sell. Because a lot of people say, oh, I don't have a lot of clothes, but you don't have to only sell clothes. Like I said, you can sell household products. I've seen people sell planners, traveler's notebooks, all that stuff. So you definitely have some options when you're looking for stuff to sell. Number 3, if you are new to selling on Poshmark, I recommend joining online support groups. Now, there's a lot of groups on Facebook that are for resellers, and then there's some that are Poshmark specific. I learned a lot just by joining these Poshmark reseller groups, because people will tell you things that you just would not know really any other way. And there's people who've been selling on Poshmark as a full-time career for years, and they have so much wisdom and so much information to share, and they share that freely. They also have, I forget what they're called, but it's like they will come and share stuff from your closet. It's called like a share thing, where you sign up and everyone puts their closet link on, and then other people will visit your closet and share your items. And that's my other tip, is to share items every day, because that kind of helps boost your rankings and your listings in Poshmark. Now, it doesn't cost anything to list items on Poshmark, which is great. They just take a percentage of the cost after the item is sold. So join Facebook groups for information and for support. That's how I grew my closet rather quickly. And they're always tweaking the algorithm on Poshmark, and a lot of these people have insider information, which I didn't know, and they kind of figure out the algorithm, and then they tell you how to tweak your shares, or what time is a good time to be on the app, or what listings are selling better, what keywords to use, all kinds of stuff. So definitely join those Facebook support groups. My last tip is to make sure you do some type of activity on the app every single day, because from what I have learned, as long as you are active on the app, that will definitely help your listings rank excuse me, in the search, and it also helps you to grow your followers and grow your shares. So one of the things that, well, when I first started out, I used to be on the app every day. I don't recommend doing that. But what I would do is I would make it a goal to share 100 items a day. And I know that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't, because when you share stuff, it goes so quick. You can probably do 20 or 25 items within like 10 minutes, if that. You can probably do 50 items in 10 minutes. It's really super quick. And especially if you have an Android, because I found that Android works faster than iOS, but you know, maybe that's changed now. But what you want to do is share as much as you can, because then other people will share your stuff, and then you want to follow people as much as you can, because then other people will follow you too. And I'll put a link down to my closet in case you're curious to see some of the stuff that I sell. I've made quite a bit, and I can't, because I'm filming on my phone right now, so I can't tell you the exact dollar amount that I've made, but I'll post it in the description in case some of you are curious. But I've made, you know, a few $1,000s just off of Poshmark. Now, I do know people who are full-time Poshmark sellers, but I mean, it's really a hustle. You need to have like thousands of items listed. You need to be on the site for at least anywhere from 6 to 10 hours a day. At least that's how it was when I was selling full-time. And a lot of the people also sell on eBay too, so they will have their items posted on multiple websites and on multiple apps. So I hope these tips are helpful. If you have any questions, make sure you drop them down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them, because I am actually getting ready to list a bunch of stuff on Poshmark, because I'm also doing the spring cleaning, spring decluttering thing right now. So I think that is it. But yeah, what about you? Do you resell anything? Do you have a Poshmark closet where you sell clothes or beauty items, shoes, your kids' stuff, whatever? If you are comfortable, go ahead and drop your closet name down below, and I will make sure that I follow you. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to spring. And if you're not subscribed, please make sure you do so, because I do have a lot more videos to come. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I'll see you in the next video.